Oh, I'm hitting my head on lamps here. Yeah, if you like this orange chocolate, I'm going to judge it pretty hard. We've got the chocolate tin. Is it going to be chocolates? Buttons? Oh, yeah. Heaven isn't too far away. Closer to it every day. Hey guys, and welcome back. So today's adventure is a little bit different than we're normally used to doing around here. It's an estate job, but I'm not actually going there to buy antiques. I'm actually going there just to clean out the house and see if there's some antiques I can save from going in the dumpster. I think between what I'm charging them and what I think I'll get for value out of the house will really be worth my while. Okay, so I've only got about 48 hours to clean out this entire place. So grab some popcorn and let's get started. Okay, so we're at the front door here, and this is a townhouse, so it's not too big, but big enough. So we're going to try and donate as much as we can, but only having 48 hours, I've got to be a little bit selective on that because it is really time consuming to load, drive, and unload that stuff. So there's not a whole lot in this room at first glance. There's some garbage, there's some tables. We'll walk into the kitchen area here. There's a nice little smaller mid-century buffet and hutch here. I think I'm gonna put that up on Marketplace. I'll take a closer look at that later. This is just the tour. You can see there's miscellaneous stuff here. There's more garbage. The cupboards apparently are mostly cleared out, but I did take a quick look when I came in this morning. There is still some stuff in a few of the lower ones. The appliances all stay except for one piece in the basement. The fridge is empty, but apparently the freezer's full. So we've got to empty that out. And there's no microwave in here, but maybe I can heat up some lunch. We'll see how that goes. Okay. So the story with this place here is the father's in a home, and I think the mother passed. And there's one son looking after the entire estate. And he's from California, so he's actually leaving this morning, and he's not going to be back for a couple weeks. So they want the place emptied out as quickly as possible and cleaned out and then professionally cleaned so the realtor can get it on the market. So we'll step into this first bedroom here. It looks kind of dirty. Fortunately, I don't have to do any cleaning in here. But you can see there's going to be some junk, but there may be some items worth investigating. You know, maybe there'll be some jewelry, who knows? So there's a little bit here and there. Looks like there's still some stuff in the closet, but we'll be going through this room by room with a fine-tooth comb because it'd be really nice to find some collectibles and some items of value in here over and above just the clean-out job. Okay, we've got a typical bathroom here. Not much going on in there. And we've got a bedroom. Okay, that light's out. I have to replace that bulb. But there's a few pieces of furniture in here. If I can give some of these away or donate them, I will. There's an old bed that's just going to have to go right into the trailer and to the dump. And an entertainment center here. Nobody wants these. The new TVs don't fit in them, so we'll tear that apart and take that to the dump. Now, normally for a job like this, I would charge more money and bring a dumpster in to fill a couple times. But the pathway out front is very narrow and traffic wouldn't be able to get around me. So I've got my 12-foot enclosed trailer that we're going to be filling and manually taking to the dump and to the thrift store nearby. So there's another bedroom in here. Another bed. Now, I haven't looked at any of this stuff. I just stuck my head in and was just basically counting pieces of furniture and trying to estimate how much space I was going to need, how many trailers I was going to fill. I'm guessing 3 trailer loads to be safe. It'd be great if we could do it in 2, but I won't really know until we fill it. So that's the upper level, and I'll show you the downstairs real quick. Okay, so not looking forward to dragging stuff up these stairs and around some kind of sharp corners. I do have my friend Tyler coming at about noon, and he can help me till 5 today. So that's the only window I've got help outside of a scrap metal guy. So down here we've got some furniture, Again, anything I think I can donate and they'll take it, I'll throw in the trailer. So you can see there is some stuff in here. And maybe once I get digging, we'll actually find some collectibles and some items worth reselling. Okay, and then to the next room in the basement. So we've got a table under here that's got to go. We've got a big metal shelf full of stuff. Now, all the appliances stay except for this washer that's broken. But I've already spoken to my scrap metal guy. He's coming first thing tomorrow morning to take any scrap out. So we'll be building a pile for him, and I won't have to lift that out of here. Now, the place is pretty full down here, as you can see. And again, I did not really look through it at all. So we may come across some gems down here. I did spot a couple of things when I looked through here quickly. So that's basically what's in the house here. It may not look like a whole lot because it's a small space, but it does take a while to pack all this stuff up, drag it up the stairs into the trailer, drive 20 plus minutes to the dump, unload it at the dump, come back, get more. So 48 hours may sound like a lot of time to do something like this, but it's really not. And I'm in the business of antiques and collectibles, so I have to look through all this stuff here. I can't blindly just throw it into the trailer in garbage bags and get rid of it. I want to find some value in here. If I could find a bag full of gold jewelry or silver coins or something to make a bunch of money on and pay for this job, then great. Okay, so I'm going to start on the main floor. Then we'll do the upper level, and then we'll do the basement last because I think that's got the most potential. So what we're going to do first is go through everything pretty closely here and look for items of value that we can resell. Then we'll go around and do the whole cleanup process, which is the least fun. Okay, I may as well start here in the closet. Now, any personal effects like family photos and things will stay, which I assume this might be up here. Family tree, and yeah, these are photos, so this is gonna stay. Okay, those are some cheap Halloween decorations. And an old phone book. Hello. When was the last time you saw one of these? Man, crazy. Yeah, if it had my hometown, I'd see if I could look up my family. How cool is that? So we've got, you know, mitts, boots, that sort of thing in here. You know, just bags. What's this? A couple books. A couple more books. This looks like a travel bag. Yeah. And yeah, so at first glance, most of this looks like junk and maybe a couple of donations. When I get to the clean out part, if I find anything, I'll be showing you guys. Okay. So not a lot here. This little decorative piece here, it's not old. That's just going to have to be donated or thrown out. Sofa trash, just soaked with urine. Maybe some Christmas type stuff. So something I'll take a quick look through anyway. It doesn't really look old. It's got a generic kind of 90s looking coffee and end table here. They'll be fine for donation. And okay, so we've got more seasonal stuff in here. It looks like gift wrap and gift bags. Again, people can use those. Every once in a while, I'll grab one for myself here and there. And these are bags of garbage he did up. There's a small TV and what looks like a small portable DVD player with the screen down there. Those are things I can donate. I wouldn't bother selling those. They're too small. So not a whole lot in this room, which is good and bad. I'd like to find some collectibles, but as far as the clean out goes, that's pretty quick and easy. So we've got some cleanup to do here. We do have this multi-drawer little piece here. It's not super high quality or anything, but something I'd probably donate. And then we've got this nice mid-century buffet and hutch. It is 2 pieces. It's not really big. It's maybe 5 feet long max. Really 60s looking. This is all walnut. Hit and miss on something I'd bring back to the shop with me. I have to price it pretty cheap. It's not exactly the best quality one out there. So on top here, we've got some glass, some paper items. So this could be some more family stuff here, yeah. So we'll leave that behind. Are these gonna be playing cards? Oh, okay. Some sort of Olympic commemorative pieces. They look like brass or bronze, so those would be worth looking into. I'll find a comparable for these online and see if they've got some value and post them here for you to see. But there's a first cool thing I found so far. Okay, there's a couple things under here. All right, so looks like some china. There's a large plate here. 90% of this stuff doesn't really have much value, really not worth me bringing it back to the shop. I don't really like to sell china and glass and crystal unless it's something unusual or rare. And this is all kind of cheap pressed glass under here. And then there's a platter as well. So most of this will end up being donation. And, okay, so there's a bit of flatware in here. Looks like mostly stainless steel with some silver plate maybe. I'm going to take a look through all this. If I find any sterling silver, I'll let you know. If you don't hear from me again on this, you'll know it was all just the cheap stuff. And those are empty. So, you know, I'll always check behind the drawers and everything on these as well. Oh, I'm hitting my head on lamps here. Okay. All right, so we've got some pre-packed garbage here. I'm not gonna put my hands in that. Got a pantry. Lots of cleaning supplies and rags. That'll come in handy if I need it. I'm not cleaning the house, but if I need to clean anything that I'm taking out with me, quickly I've got it. Old school cookbooks. Oh man, I think my mom had this set. Yes, the Family Circle. Illustrated Library of Cooking. Wow, that's a throwback. I haven't seen those in a while. I think these actually, I remember about 10 years ago, these were selling really well online. Especially if you get the whole set. I don't know if there's like 15 volumes, I think, maybe. There's only maybe 5, but I'll look them up and see if they've still got some value, if they're selling or not, because cookbooks aren't really in vogue right now because we've got, well, the internet. But man, this stuff looks tasty. Cool. So besides that, we've got some everyday stuff, it looks like. Some more family photos. All right, so we've got the chocolate tin. Is it going to be chocolates, buttons? What do you think? Oh, it is so full of candies or chocolates. Look at that. I don't know. I'll check for a best before on those before I start snacking on those this afternoon. So he said he emptied most of the cupboards. He said he was putting some stuff in this one here that he wanted to take with them. And that's just some china, and that's fine. He can help himself to those. So that's empty. Empty. Oh, we've got cutlery and stuff in there. Nothing really vintage. And pots and pans. So when I get to emptying this out, if I find anything of value, you know, there will be some better stainless steel and stuff. You never know. Could be that's falling apart. I will let you know if I find anything decent under all these here. But you know, even this here, like, is a vintage rolling pin. You know, that's, you know, $10, $15. That's something worth taking back. There's another one there. That's just good for everyday use. And then it's handy stuff. Like I'm running low on Ziplocs right now, and there's a sealed box. That saves me $4 or $5. So the place definitely needs a good cleaning, that's for sure. I think there's some mice in here. I think I saw a few droppings here and there, but it's not overly dirty. We've got some good ventilation going on. I've got a mask if I need it. I've got my gloves I'll use at some point here as well. So that's it for the main floor. I will be digging a little bit deeper as I go through this stuff and pack it up for garbage and stuff. Next up is going to be the upper level. Okay, so I'm really not seeing a whole lot of value on the main floor right now, and it looks like most of it's headed for the dump. Here's hoping we have better luck upstairs. Okay, got an artificial plant here. Somebody will enjoy that. Okay, this is old bedding. I'll probably throw that out. Odds are that's gonna have some stink. I will look at, you know, some clothing and accessories. You never know if there's a better leather handbag or something lying around. Oh, look at that, some change. That's a quarter. You never know. I don't see a name on this one, but yeah, it's not the best quality. But I'll check all this stuff. You never know what's stashed inside. I mean, 25 cents. It's a start. Okay, so we've got some crafting stuff in here. This one's kind of old. I'll donate it and they can decide what they want to do with it. And oh, here we go. It's a wicker clothes hamper. Oh, it's got dirty clothes in it, so that'll just be garbage. As you can see, I've got proper footwear on for this job. That's just while I'm in the house messing around. I'll put my shoes on afterwards. I just like to be comfortable. Empty pill containers. Oh, look, there's a whole bunch of change. You know, it all adds up. You know, I've got a friend coming in a few hours, and I mean, I'm paying him a pretty decent wage per hour. You know, there's lots of costs incurred with this here, dump fees, gas. So, there's about $5 in change there. I'll clean up soon. Much there. Shoebox with so some really old candies. Coffee cups. Oh, with more change. Look at that. Let's put these aside. Doesn't take long to add up, but that's all quarters. Looks newer, not silver. But, you know, that's a roll plus $10, $15 in there. In the very Canadian Tim Hortons cup. And this one looks like mostly quarters again. So that's probably $25 to $35 right there, plus that other stash there, up to around $30. Oh yeah, this is the worst, eh? Yeah, if you like this orange chocolate, I'm going to judge it pretty hard. You know what this is? Yeah, no thanks. And then we've got some perfume. I'm going to put that aside because some vintage perfume, some of the better names sell quite well, even partial bottles, samplers. May need some of that today. Okay, so outside of the gross orange chocolate, that's a pretty good little shoebox. I'll put that aside. Okay, let's head into bedroom number 1 of 3. So if I see clean clothes that are in good shape, I may put a couple garbage bags aside for donation. If it's old or it's dirty, I'm just going to throw it out. It's a sewing basket. Yeah, there's a sewing basket there. So something I'll probably donate. I mean, I do have a small online auction group. So if I see enough in the house that I think is, you know, decent quality, maybe worth throwing through that, but not quite what I want in my store, I may put a pile of that aside. and take back with me. It was always nice to make a few $100 extra off this if I can. Okay, we've got some leather boots here. Not quite cowboy, kind of cowboy, I guess. Again, I'll look for a name on those, but they can sell. If they're old enough and they're good shape, it is something I will consider putting in my shop. They're one of the boots I can sell pretty consistently. Some dated shoes. There's our handbag. I'm looking at it because I can hear something inside of it. Now, what I normally find inside the old handbags is Kleenex, maybe pill containers, mints, maybe a little bit of makeup here and there. But I mean, I'm obviously looking for, well, there's sanitary napkins. That's fun. I'm looking for money. Secrets, you know. It's gonna be secrets. It's not gonna be money. I'll look into it anyway. Yeah, just some pretty random stuff in here. There's a mint. Anything else? Ah, something poking me. A pin. I'm up to date on my tetanus. I'm good to go here. Okay, so nothing there. I will take a closer look before I throw it out to be safe. But there's this little tin here I want to take a look at. Oh, okay, so this has got some jewelry in it. Now, at first glance, it looks like costume. But I will go through this today a little bit closer and see if there's anything of value in there. Sterling gold or some decent names. Should be able to sell some of this stuff. If not, I'll donate anything that's just kind of on the lower end. Okay. Another shiny handbag here. This one, yeah. Stockings. I will take a close look at these two just for designer names on them after the fact. I just want to kind of dig and look for obvious stuff. I'm going to throw all these on the floor and then we'll dig through them together. So when I'm clearing out an entire estate, I always take my time to go through all the purses, wallets, jackets, things in closets, looking for money. It's happened to me before. I found thousands of dollars in one single house just by taking my time going through some jacket pockets. All right, let's see what we're looking at here. So this one caught my eye right away. This is a vintage one, probably from the 70s, unless it's a reproduction. Probably not though, but this is all tooled leather. This is all done by hand. Yeah, that's empty, but that was definitely worth putting aside. I could sell that for about $30. This one here, it's got a little bit of weight to it. Oh, okay, so it's got a long strap. There's a name on this one. What does it say? Okay, so this one is Roots. So that might have some value. I'll look that one up. It's in good shape. It's clean. I'll make sure I put that strap back with it. And is there anything inside here? No. Okay. All right. Okay, next up we've got a dresser and mirror here. And a bit more on the floor. And it seems there is some stuff in here, but you have to dig for it. This was empty, but there's a jewelry box. And it is... What does it say? Okay, it says 10 karat gold on it. So yeah, if those turn out to be true 10 karat gold, those are some nice little earrings there and a nice little find. And we've got one of these like 80s, 90s touch lamps. I don't know if it's plugged in. No. This is where you touch any of the metal and it's like a tri-light and will light up. I actually just had a pair of these and someone bought them. This one here looks a little rough though. I'll probably just donate this one. Then we've got a tin. Oh, with change in it.
Ah! It's not a liquid!
So this says American change, $4.50. I counted that. And this looks like a mix of American and Canadian. have to look at the date to see if there's any silver. If there is any, I mean, for the American stuff here, we're looking for, you know, pre-1964. And then the Canadian pre-1967 for the purest silver. Once I'm more or less done going through these rooms, I can take a closer look at this stuff here and let you know exactly what I found. But even a few pieces of silver here will add up really quickly. If not, worst case scenario, there's another $15, $20 in here. It looks like we've got some $half or something in there as well. So that one's definitely going aside to look closer, and I'll put those gold earrings in there too. So that's pretty exciting there. That's a couple nice little finds. On the floor here, Ashton Drake galleries. These would have been dolls, maybe? They're empty. That's empty. On the floor here, this is... oh, a box for a side sleeper pillow. Okay, that's empty. Yeah, more loose change. Some more loose change. Okay, so there is still some stuff in the drawers. So, always worth looking closely before getting rid of any of this stuff. You know, lots of people will stash money in sock drawers. And I'll look behind. This one here. Family photos. And nothing back there. A bag of... is it a jewelry box? Oh, it is too. Alright, let's get this into the light. Okay, so it's got a drawer on each side here. So, again, not looking old, but again, definitely worth taking a closer look at. Okay. Yeah, I mean, worst case scenario, I mean, I've got a nice little lot of jewelry I can sell in my online auction. Oh, this might be more of the same in here. All right. Jewelry box. It says Pandora. There's a couple others there. Couple there. All right. I mean, it'd be great to find some good gold. All right. What we got? Okay. Okay, so we've got a pendant here. I'm not sure. That could be silver. Couple more pieces here. So these, some of these could be specialty pieces from whatever this company is. So far, not really looking old. Here's a nice pendant here with a chain. So I'll look at this closer here for any hallmarks for gold. This one doesn't really look like it is, but I will check it all out. And again, I will let you guys know how I made it on all this jewelry at the end. If there's any kind of signature pieces, I will show them to you. Nice little cross. This one's got a couple stud earrings. They could be gold. Diamonds, that'd be nice too. We'll see. Again, I've got to get my loop out to look at these. This one. So it says 10 karat gold. Some studs here. Oh, and underneath, a couple more earrings and a ring here. This one looks like it could be sterling. I'll check that for hallmark in a little bit. Stay tuned on that. And this last one here is... okay, it's a mixed bag of cheaper stuff there. Okay, so potential, more potential. There's a little bit of a mess behind me here still. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Got plastic wrap. Okay, photos. Oh, there we go. Let's What's that? Already looked at that. Okay. So these are more jewelry boxes. All right. Let's get these out of here and take a look at what we've got. Okay, looks like we've got, what, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9 more little containers here. Let's just open them up, I guess. Okay, so that one's empty. This one is... I don't know if you can see that there. It says Irish made sterling silver, so that's kind of cool. The next one here. More sterling silver there. Oh, okay, so here's a ring. Okay, so that... See, I doubt that's from that company. This looks like it's got some age. That could be gold. That looks like gold to me. Now, it's not overly thick. Maybe 3 grams max, but definitely worth taking a closer look at. So that could be one of the better pieces I found so far. Some silver in there, maybe. A couple more. There's one more piece, maybe silver again. And it's a brooch. And we've got a chain here and a couple pieces as well. And did I look at that one yet? Okay. All right. So definitely potential here in the jewelry department, which is something I was really hoping to find. So hopefully it turns into some gold and silver. Stay tuned. And we'll finish up this room here and move on to the next. Okay. So this is just some dirty stuff here. Not much on the walls. Donations. This looks like it's got some age, like a hooked. Oh, look at this. What is this thing? That's the backside. The backside actually displays better than the front. It's pretty dirty, but is that what I think it is? Like a cheetah or something? Oh, it's a tiger. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if that would clean up, that's a pretty hilarious piece. Might take my chances on this one here. It's in pretty good condition. I think it's just a little dirty, so if you could clean that easy enough, I think someone would get a kick out of that. Okay, so just an assortment of books here. Nothing really to write home about. And we've got caddies up here, so this might be worth looking at. Okay, so just some girly stuff. More makeup. Like nail polish and everyday stuff. So this is just mostly garbage. But right here, though, this looks like Blue Mountain Pottery. Cocker Spaniel. So, very well-known Canadian company from Collingwood, Ontario. The Blue Mountains. This is like a really nice ceramic here. A lot of people collected this stuff right through the 70s, even the 80s. There's lots of it out there. Some of it can be collectible. The animals included. I don't know if I've ever seen the Cocker Spaniel. I think that's what he's supposed to be. And he's a bit larger too. I mean, that's 12 plus inches. So as long as that's not cracked or chipped, definitely worth grabbing there. And I'm going to post a comparable one that's sold online and see what this bad boy's worth. Get some Old Spice under here. Oh, there's some more jewelry right there. Okay, so I'm not seeing a lot of like older estate jewelry, a lot of newer stuff, but that doesn't mean it's all garbage either. So we'll put that with the pile. And a little bit more jewelry in here. Again, at first glance, not looking older, but oh, there's something kind of cool there. I'll show you that in a second. So I got a mixed bag. You never know what we're looking at here, but this here looks like a sterling silver charm bracelet here, and they can sell pretty well depending what the charms are on it, how many are actually sterling silver and not fakes. But even in scrap weight, that's $40-50 on a bad day, but I prefer to find a proper home for it than melting it, obviously. So we're doing pretty well in the jewelry in here. I didn't expect much at all. Bit of a mess to clean up in here, but I think we've scored pretty well in the jewelry, and we'll find out soon enough what that totals up to, more or less. Okay, on to the next room. Okay, so I somehow lost the footage for the first clip of this bedroom we're going into, but I'll mention something real quick. On the dresser, I found a small little container full of change, about $30, $40, and in this cabinet right here, this red water bottle, I overlooked it at first, but it ended up being full of quarters, loonies and toonies, Canadian dollars and $2 coins, about $100 worth, so off to a really good start. We got the entertainment center behind me here. Okay, so stuff in the bottom. The top here, just that. What's this? Open up this. More change. There's another $3, $4 worth. Man, I'm gonna be busy rolling. We got some CDs. Hey, even stuff worth listening to in there. I'm a big Bon Jovi fan. We got some Backstreet Boys in there. In Sync. Lots of boy bands. Everybody. Oh, Duran Duran. That's a good one. Oh, yeah, there's some right stuff in there. And CDs are starting to make a comeback. Slowly but surely. A year or two from now, all those collections you got rid of, you're gonna be buying them back again. So vinyl slowing down, CDs picking up. Keep that in mind. If you find a collection somewhere dirt cheap, grab them. I'm buying a lot right now. I've got a few hundred stashed away already. The books, some more books, more books. That's all right. Something there too. We got Eyes of the Dragon by Stephen King. Some more Stephen King books. Classics. So donations. I've read most of these ones. And over here, that's empty. And tucked behind here. Look at this. See, more change. Not much, but still. That's it for a quick scan of this room here anyway, but definitely worth going through. We've got $50+ in change, some CDs, and maybe a couple other odds and ends. Oh, a little bit of jewelry over there. Okay, on to bedroom number 3. Okay. So this one's a little bit different here. This may have been a guest room based on the toys and stuff, or I have no idea really. I can only guess. Oh, here you go. I'm not going to need any of that for the next couple of days. And what's this one? Royal Family Collectibles. It's a doll. Oh, that's Prince William. I wonder if this is more of that like Bradford Exchange stuff. Maybe that's what those boxes were in the other room. I'll double check that because these may pair up with those. I have no idea if it's collectible. I'm sure somebody's buying it somewhere. Obviously never played with. Got a stand. What else we got in here? Wow, they're wrapped really well. Look at this. Oh geez. I have a feeling these are collectible. Look at this. This is Catherine? I don't know. I think I got that right. We'll see. So we've got future heir to the throne here with his wife, Kate Middleton here. I have a feeling there's value in those, and I'm going to grab those boxes from the other room. I think they're probably Bradford Exchange. Oh, and we've got another one in here still. So this one's, it feels pretty heavy. Is it the same material? Yeah, so I'm not sure if they're true porcelain. I don't know who that is. Is that a celebrity? Is this royalty? Oh, we're not done yet. Oh, so here's a scepter. It's pretty fancy. Not my thing. So I'm gonna rewrap these carefully because who knows what they're worth. Okay, so we've got Kate with one of their kids. I don't really keep up with royalty too much. I've watched most of The Crown. That's about it. And then a few more figurines, it looks like. Yeah, wow. Well, feet are broken on that one. That's too bad. But it's still good. Another statue here. So I have a feeling the value is going to be in these guys here, though. So definitely put those aside. Okay, so little tight quarters in here. This looks like a bunch of plush. A lot of Christmas themes. But yeah, it'd be nice to get this bed out of the way so I can really get in here. Seasonal. Here's some fall decor in that bag. More plush. I'll check these a little bit closer for any decent names. And we've got some cats. There's a few of these going to be collectible. I think it's probably going to depend where they're made or who made them. More plush. So we got some Beanie Babies. Not making a comeback yet, but there are a few that are collectible. They have the tag protectors on them, so I may look a few of those up before I donate them. And we've got Garfield. So this is actually a sewing machine little cabinet here. This folds open and the machine's underneath it. You know, drawers for supplies. But there is stuff on top. Yeah, brand new baby clothes. So little trinket boxes here. Sewing. Yeah, you can easily miss stuff when you're going through these little small things here. 25 cents. Oh, it's empty. I thought maybe it was going to be full of quarters. So that's just a sewing machine. That's not a drawer. We've got bags. I'm going to make sure myself and Tyler are checking all these before we're done. Ooh, that's really crude looking. Look at that. It's like paper mache. It's almost like homemade. Yeah, that's homemade for sure. Look at those crazy googly eyes in there, right? What if we move? Oh, yeah. I'm going to donate that one. Clothes hangers. Man, you can really... So you see how the garbage bags, donations seem to be adding up quickly. All this stuff tucked away under here. What are we looking at? I don't know. That's... Doesn't even have a face. There's hair. Okay. Move this out of the way. But we're getting some old quilts here, though. This is like a child's quilt. What's that? Little cats on there. So it does have some wear. I usually pass this stuff off to my mom. She's a good luck selling these, and she helps me out a lot. So I usually throw these her way. So that's kind of nice. Some of these can do quite well. Here's a nice one here too. And this is all really nice homemade stuff here. You know, a lot of times you use old remnants. So that's cute. Oh, there's another more substantial one back here with butterflies on it. This one is really nice. Now, I'm not going to open them right up looking for stains right now. But here's another one back here. Maybe this one's a bit better. Yeah, possibly. Similar pattern. So really nice patchwork on there. So this is nice. Like, you know, if these aren't like completely stained up, minimum $100 in this little pile already. Here's a nice one here too. Look, this one's got like a rose pattern on one side, and the other side is, yeah, just more nice patchwork on these quilts. So, yeah, I'd say $100 to $200, provided there's not giant stains on these. Is it like a small Christmas tree, or just, is that all balls? Got a small Christmas tree in here. Up top here, before we go to the other side, there's a couple of vintage hats. Kind of cute. That one's different there, this black one. Let me put that in my shop. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, really nice vintage turquoise typewriter here, Smith Corona. Probably 60s, early 70s. Good color, good shape. If this thing's functioning, more or less, they're actually pretty easy to sell, even though typewriters have died off quite a bit. They were all the rage. Okay, so this is usually reserved for 8 tracks, maybe cassettes. But there's more up here. Alright, let's see what we're looking at. Alright, let's see what we're looking at in here. Cassettes. Oh yeah, there's good stuff in here too. So cassettes are pretty hot right now. I don't know if they're gonna get super hot, but I've sold quite a few lately for about $5 each. I've sold some 90s stuff for upwards of $30, like Weezer and some other grunge. But some decent stuff. We got Duran Duran, Michael Jackson, The Police, Bon Jovi, one of my favorites. Cinderella, this hairband stuff does quite well. Another Bon Jovi there. We got Rat. So this is my type of music, actually. This is stuff I can sell pretty easily for $5 plus. This is one of their best albums right there. So that's pretty cool. We've got at least 1, 2, 3 Bon Jovi. I think that's all their 3 first albums. We got a couple Rat. Michael Jackson, Bad. More Rat. Janet Jackson. Oh, this is a really nice set. I was expecting garbage in here. I usually do, but this must have been his son, or I'm not sure if there's other siblings or not. But this would have been their stuff. Dirty Dancing soundtrack. So actually, I'm pretty happy about this. This is my favorite find in this room so far. And another Cinderella tape there. And this one, more cassettes. Oh yeah. All right, so this is where we get into some stuff here that could have a little bit more value as it gets newer. So we've got Keep the Faith by Bon Jovi. We've got Slaughter, a couple Slaughter. Another Bon Jovi. So we've got Bon Jovi's first 5 albums, I think, plus Blaze of Glory soundtrack, Skid Row. Oh yeah, this is all the best stuff. I may keep a couple of these for my own. Heaven isn't too far away. Oh yeah, great stuff. A little bit more, and yeah, so that's it for the closet. And I just made another big mess in this room. But we did come up with a few things anyway. Like we may have got some cassette tapes, typewriter, whatever else I forget, but I'll find it again. We've also got the royalty pieces here that I have to look after. Okay, so that's it for the second level as far as digging goes. I think there's a lot of potential up here. There could be a few $100 to $1,000 in collectibles over and above what I'm being paid to empty out the place. So I think it's a pretty good start. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so here's how we've made out so far. I've estimated about $400 in loose change, about $500 in jewelry, which includes 3 pairs of gold earrings, a handful of sterling, and a little bit of costume jewelry. And the second room was just as good. I sold the turquoise typewriter for $75. I sold the royalty dolls for $100, which was a smoking deal. We also got a handful of old quilts, and my personal favorite, the amazing stash of 80s rock and roll cassettes. But wait, there's more. We still have to dig through the basement, and that place is pretty packed. So that's gonna be part 2 of this clear out, and that'll be posted soon. Okay guys, if you want to catch part 2 of this series or more of my content, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. While you're down there, give this video a like. That tells YouTube that you like my stuff and you want to see more. Thanks again for tagging along, and I'll see you real soon.